We have an agreement with the club and the player, which is really cool. I'm absolutely happy about having Wataru in now. I am from Germany. I watch a lot of Bundesliga. I know him since he is at Stuttgart. I liked him pretty much from the start when he started playing there. The little problem with this, I think it's like if you want a little bit of late bloomer, and usually for us, for the way our owners see it, he was already too old when he joined Stuttgart. But I obviously have a different view on that, and how I said, always liked him. Horrible, just first game coming in, and I think we saw that Harvey's in a really good moment, but Harvey came on as well in this game, and it was running left and right, and then the heart rate was 240, so probably, and that's pretty much the same for Endo. With the 2 days he had, no surprise. So I did absolutely all right, but he came there, had no clue what to do. I spoke this morning with him about how he, with 11 players, how a position would look. 4-4-1 was not involved in our conversation. And that's it now. I don't think he slept a lot in the last 2 nights, so he came on and threw everything on the pitch he had. And yeah, that's it.
Endo getting his first goal as well. The technique on that header was quite something too.
Yeah, I can imagine that people are surprised, but I think in the air tonight he was really strong, and not only there in that moment, and he scored incredible goals for Stuttgart around set pieces. So I'm really happy that he could show that. He had a really good game. So he was passing wise, how he broke the lines, how he found half spaces. It was really good. And for him, I'm very happy as well. That's why I said the right player scored, because that's obviously something special for a 6. But he did well. So and nice next step for him. Ball to Mo to Wata. And Wata fires in a far corner, completely free. That was before that not once the case. It was really competitive. Trent's free kick, unbelievable. Maka, before the game, you could see his foot is right today. He was really in the shooting. He was like, wow, I thought you should better try it. He thought obviously the same. Wata was just, so important. He came on, so that was really good. Won decisive challenges, super passing, top goal. Yeah, and then Trent makes it a brace. So, but I honestly, for whatever reason, I didn't see that ball go in. I probably was turning in that moment or whatever. I watched that back, but all of them pretty special.
Another good performance in midweek from Wataru Endo. We've seen good performances from him before, but he appears to be bringing more consistent levels. What's enabled him to do that?
Getting used to it. Just like that, we had some of the biggest players this club in my area ever saw needed time to adapt. Some others didn't, but some big players did. We can not just to mention Andy Robertson didn't play half a year. Pretty much was not in the squad. Hopefully he forgot that as well, but it's anyway true. And Fabinho we had to change system for because he couldn't play a 6 alone. And later on he could play that easily, made it his position, so it's all fine. And you need a bit of time, that's all. But we see him every day in training, and he is one of the hardest working people I ever met. It was always clear that it will be good. But I'm happy, obviously, for him that the public could see it now as well. So because that's pretty helpful in our job. It was a really good game, and he gives something different to the team. We have to say that's clear. He gives it. He's the one for the tackles. We don't have now 20 players on the pitch who have tackling as a hobby, but he's doing it. And on top of that, his passing is really good. His awareness is really good. He finds his position better in possession. All these things. It's football, and sometimes it takes a little bit of time, but that's no problem for me.
Wataru and Endo are now off and away for their respective national teams. What were your parting words to both?
I said, if I wish you good luck, it would be a lie. Not what I do, obviously, but from a personal point of view, I would be overly happy if they go out after group stage, but it's probably not possible. So it's fine, and then they can go and win it as well. So, good luck. See you, and come back healthy. That's pretty much the words, and that's it. And now we have to deal with it, and we'll deal with it. That's, of course, it's you see the recent games, and then you think, okay, that looks a bit strange, but I'm pretty positive that we will find a way, but we have to show that obviously on the pitch. Thank you. There's still a lot of space, but it's outstanding already. It's great. He enjoys it, obviously. You could see that on the pitch today. 1-0 up. He spoke to everybody without me shouting at him and telling him that he has to speak and make sure that we are now really compact and stuff like this. And my God, what a player. Good game. And yes, age-wise, he's there. He can do that, and he did it. Like Ibu stepped up tonight, really, in that last line. That's extremely helpful. We cannot put everything on Ali's shoulders in moments like that just because Mo's not there, blah, blah, blah. But Tao grew a lot into that role recently. For sure, now not a big speaker, but in the game he was there. So missing all that is not cool, but we have to do it anyway, and that's what the boys do.
How can you even start to sum up how crazy that was?
It's a little bit a mirror of the season. We were really, 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 really good until we were really rubbish, and then we were okay again. So that's it. And in that period, obviously, we can see it in different ways. In the moment when we let them play, you see immediately what they can do. If you don't let them play, then you can hurt them. That's all the stuff. And then being 4-0 up, making the changes we made. Would I do it exactly the same again? I'm not sure, but Maka played all the time, going up and down, up and down. But how you have Stefan, he looks really good in training, but today obviously you saw he comes on and it's like you arrive on the motorway with your bicycle, so it's just, it takes then time again to adapt to it. First ball not great, then you go down, all these kind of things. So all of a sudden organization was gone. That's not helpful. And they were then flying. I mean, we had that game before, similar game. They're just really good, but we controlled them for so long, and that's obviously most important. And somebody else can sort that next season.
I was going to say, is it the sort of game that makes you think, yeah, that's why?